Warning, use of these builds may cause damage to your stats, may cause mild to severe psychosis, and urges to delete the game. Known to cause depression due to excessive deaths and cause you to question your life. Elite Rage is not a pro, just a filthy casual clipping of 0.01% of clips where you manage to get a kill with these builds. Use with extreme caution. Note, use in high skill-based matchmaking may result in you physically damaging your monitor and or walls as you watch your 30th death camming shouting here was one tap. Hello everyone, Ragey here. While most players are off in Black Ops Cold War, enjoying the benefits of terrible netcode, some, such as myself, back on Modern Warfare, decided it was time to try something different. To try the untried. That is, some new builds that go further than anyone has ever gone before in terms of retardation. Today is all about what's off meta, what's strange, what's weird. It is exploring the ways you can turn an SMG into an AR, or an LMG into an SMG. It's doing all the things that you know you shouldn't do, and trying to have fun in the meantime. Okay, just quickly, sub goals. I'm going to try and get to 1,000 subs. Now, this is a long hard road and I really need your help so I don't have to work a
boring 9 to 5 job and I can actually have some fun in my otherwise miserable, depressing life.
Your help by clicking the sub button is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. First up, the Scar H, a long range gun. But I was thinking to myself, how can we turn it into a short range gun? Will it be any of use of a short range gun? I decided I'd find out, so you didn't have to. You see, if you look at the Scar stats on TrueGameData.com, you'll find out that it does full damage up to 33 meters, which is most engagement ranges in TDM, etc. But plus 33 meters, we only look at a few damage points difference. It's pretty much nothing at all, which means we could probably quite easily turn it into an SMG, or so I thought. I was actually having some success with a long barrel, no stock, VLK optic Scar, but for me it just still didn't feel SMG-ish. So that's when I made the terrible decision to go with a shorter barrel. Because without the recoil reduction offered by a VLK sight, and the increased recoil in having a shorter barrel, I was left with a gun which kicked way too hard to be used in multiplayer. And not only that, the kick also made it hard to track targets through your iron sight. I was pretty much committing the Modern Warfare equivalent of seppuku. With high damage, low rate of fire guns, you want to make sure every bullet you fire hits, because missing a single shot is way more noticeable than if you're using a high rate of fire gun. And here, I was just in recoil city. It's death screen after death screen, my patience wearing thin. But still I tried because I really wanted the Scar to work. I wanted this experiment to be more than just a complete and total failure. But at the end of the day, it was just that, a complete and utter failure. Instead of actively pursuing kills like normal, I found myself being a bit timid. I was worried, where is the enemy? Where are they going to shoot me from next? What am I going to do? What's the best position? I don't know. Towards the end, I was actually so paranoid I was even snapping onto my own shadow. That's how scared I was. This gun just wasn't working. This Scar build was actually so bad, towards the end I pulled out my pistol, and I was actually doing not just a bit, but a lot better with it. And that says all you need to know. So, one build down and one failure. Surely there's got to be some positive things I can find. Surely there's got to be something that isn't meta that actually works. I think I have an idea. The M13. It has a very long damage range to it. It has a high rate of firing like the Scar, relatively low recoil, and the option to have a short barrel. Hell, this is the one, boys. Here we go. So for this absurd contraption, I've gone with a Tempest mini barrel, the no stock, wait, that's double negative, the no stock, the lightweight suppressor because we don't care about damage range. Also gone the Merc foregrip so we can have a bit of hipfire fun, as well as a 5mm laser so our hipfire actually works. And to top it all off and let everyone you kill know that you're memeing having fun, a ridiculous paint scheme as well as some stupid stickers always helps to serve the point. There we go people, the finished product. I call this gun the Meme 13. Unlike the Scar, this build is actually very usable. Found myself getting kills instead of deaths. It was also good fun to use, jump and move around just like an SMG, only with AR damage. So if I was really serious about this, in all honesty, I'd go with the suppressed mid-range barrel over the short barrel, because A, you don't need a suppressor, it's included, and B, you get a little bit more damage range for slightly less movement speed. And while with most assault rifles you can run an SMG build, unlike the majority, the M13, due to its longer minimal damage drop-off range, can actually be more effective than the others due to the fact you can use light rate suppressor and a short barrel, and your damage range drop-off will not be so soon. It's also got a high rate of fire and reduced recoil, which means the disadvantages of running a shorter barrel are less pronounced. So overall, I give my Meme 13 a rage tick of approval.
He just shot me for a smoke, Wallace. Come and get him. He's a level 0.
Okay, so far we've finally succeeded in turning an AR into an SMG. But can the reverse be true? Can we turn an SMG into an AR? Is that even possible? Is anyone even stupid enough to think of such a thing? Introducing, for the very first time, a VLK optic on an MP7. Now wait, just let me explain, okay? I know, just hold on. Now, the MP7 is well known as a laser beam. There's your mid-range potential, high rate of fire laser beam. You go for the headshots at longer ranges using a VLK optic, and also, thanks to the foregrip and the 5mm white laser, anything under 10 meters is easy hipfire game. It's sort of a best in both worlds really. You can have your mid and your short range. I really enjoyed using this build actually, and I was finding of all the builds I tried, this is probably the most versatile and successful. Probably due to the fact that the MP7 is a very good gun to begin with. Now I know what you're thinking, well why can't you use the MP5? Well yeah, I can use the MP5, but everyone uses the MP5, and the whole point of this video is not being like everybody, it's trying to be unique. So yeah, you can use the MP5 in pretty much most ranges, and it will be superior, but this is being strictly about not meta, hence why MP7 has to do. With a VLK MP7, you can have confidence bringing this gun into longer range maps, and you can also dominate longer range engagements. You just got to make sure you're aiming for the head and utilising the low recoil. In saying that though, it's a very forgiving gun. You can miss a few shots and still get the kill. Potato doesn't go far enough to describe my aim in that engagement. Enjoy your cheap flash kill, buddy. You've earned it. With the SMGs and ARs out of the way, it's time to move on to the LMGs. For this build I've chosen a PKM, which has got a very high damage, and depending on what range you intend to be engaging, you can utilise either the nose stock or the FSS close quarters stock, which will give you a slightly longer ADS time, but will give you a lot better accuracy for dealing with longer range. And in order to get the best movement speed, I've gone with the shortest barrel plus the snatch grip, and the results are pretty damn good. I can recommend this gun safely against sweats because it is going to pretty much delete. The accuracy isn't too bad, the ADS is good, the movement speed's good, and as you can see here, close range, no stock, the recoil is nowhere near as bad as you might expect. You really can run and gun very well with it. And also, with a 100 round mag, you don't have to worry about reloading. You can literally just go out there and see how many enemies you can kill with one single peek. But be warned, after a few gunfights you will have to reload, and it is a very punishing reload. So make sure you're in a nice little spot where you can have at least 5 seconds to yourself without anyone saying hello and killing you. In fact, this gun's so good, the only thing that can really beat it is another PKM, especially when that PKM is camping in a corner like a little bitch. I don't know how they do it. Every time I try and hold an angle like that, I get done from the sides. But to sum it all up, as long as you're using an FSS close quarters stock or a nose stock along with a tac laser and a short barrel, anything else you want to run is up to you. That way, the PKM will have decent movement speed, decent ADS times, and allow you to compete in a close quarters environment. I would highly recommend you give this gun a go. Well, another week and another video down. Thank you all for watching as usual. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a thumbs down and a very nasty comment. And also, if you got any ideas on stuff you want me to cover or do or try, just don't be afraid to let me know. Like, it always is a good help to know what people want to see, and I'll try and deliver for you. Anyway, thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.